You're listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, home of the #1 sports talk show on the planet, The Doug Stewart Show.
This is a revolution in radio, the realest, trillest sports talk show in America, The Doug Stewart Show. This is sports talk for the people.
Broadcasting live Monday through Friday, interactive sports talk.
The place where the real players play.
Beginning Monday, March 30th, get your fix of The Doug Stewart Show at a new time, 10 a.m. to noon Eastern.
This Monday, March 30th, 2015, the show will start and go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to go from 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Doug Stewart Show.
Get ready to ride raw with the Doug Stewart Show at their new time, 10 a.m. to noon Eastern, beginning Monday, March 30th.
Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STEW to play for free. That's Stu for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. This your boy Doug Stewart for my folks at System 5 Electronics. They're proud to offer my listeners here in the Metro Atlanta area all the way down to Macon, Georgia, the most affordable home security monitoring systems, featuring smart solutions for that busy lifestyle you lead for as low as $16.50 per month. Here's some of the reasons why you should choose System 5.
Hi, I'm Maceo Brown, President and CEO of System 5 Electronics. We take pride in making sure that security is the #1 thing that we do. And thanks to you, the customer that has supported us, we have grown this company in Southwest Atlanta, where we're creating jobs and opportunities.
Not only is their monitoring station here in Atlanta, but they also install the most advanced, up-to-date alarm systems where you can access cameras, lights, door locks, thermostats, and other devices remotely with your smartphone. 24/7 technical support, plus the lowest service call fees in the business. And check this. You own the security alarm system once it's installed. And you get direct access to the owner if you ever got a problem, Mr. Maceo Brown. Click on the banner on the Doug Stewart Show website or app for more details, or give them a call at 404-756-0736. Again, that's 404-756-0736, or online at System5electronicsinc.com. That's System5electronicsinc.com.
You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials, because the revolution will not be televised.
Do you want that real sports talk? Unfiltered, unsanitized? Well, you have found it. This is a revolution in radio. The realest, trillest sports talk show in America. The Doug Stewart Show. This is sports talk for the people. Yeah! What's happening? Yeah! Thank you for joining your boy on the Doug Stewart Show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bring it back one more time. Ow! Damn, I feel good on a Friday. Feeling good. Feeling great. How about you? Thank you so much for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show. Today's date is March 27th, 2015. It's a fantastic Friday. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Not if you West Virginia, though. It's also a football Friday, too. So we're going to talk some football. We're going to get into everything that's going on in the world of sports, man. Thank you so much for joining your boy. I really do appreciate it. The number to the show. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can email me at Doug@thedougstewartshow.com. But the way to go, man, the way to go is the chat room. And I mean, right now, the chat room is already on fire. Shouts out to my man, Rel Scott, younger brother, That Ninja, Big Smooth, Texas Ty. Shouts out to all of y'all being totally interactive. Yes! I got both fists to the sky. Thank you for being interactive, man, and making the Doug Stewart Show the most fan-friendly, the most interactive, the most unfiltered sports talk show in America. All right, so what we going to get into today, man? Tournament talk. Obviously, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about an epic ass-cutting. I mean, an ass-cutting of epic proportion last night in college basketball. I told you, though. I told you, okay? We'll get into that in a second. Micchael Sam said he ain't the only one. He says he's not the only one. Going to talk about that, obviously. Dean Smith is in the news from the grave. Dean Smith, the great Dean Smith is in the news from the grave. And you remember V. Stiviano? You remember that chick V. Stiviano? Donald Sterling's concubine? She's in the news, man. Just trifling. Just a trifling heifer. Yeah, but we'll talk about that today on the show as well. All right. What else? Oh, don't forget. Let me mention this right now. You're going to hear it throughout today's show as well. This Monday, all right, we're moving the show back an hour, the start time back to 10 a.m. Eastern time. So it's going to be from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern time starting this Monday. We just feel like it'll better accommodate our listeners. More people could probably tune in. It's not going to cut your lunch in half or whatever. So from 10 a.m. To 12 p.m. starting this Monday, the DougStewartShow.com. Pass the word. Yes, sir. Oh, and also what we're going to do today as well, we do top fives around here. We love doing top fives. So today, in honor of Quentin Tarantino, kind of in the same fashion we did with Spike Lee like a week ago, Quentin Tarantino's birthday is today. He turned 52 years old. And so in honor of Quentin Tarantino, who I absolutely love, I think he's a sick bastard, but I absolutely love his movies. Most of his movies. The thing about Tarantino movies is in the first 10, 15 minutes, you can tell whether this is going to be a great, fantastic, phenomenal viewing, or you're going to say, man, this Mickey Ficky is a sick bastard. I'm going to leave this movie. I'm going to go to sleep. I mean, it's either going to be one or the other. There's no in between. But he turns 52 years old today. So in honor of that, we're going to talk about the top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies of all times. Yes, sir. Now, this is one of those lists that, I mean, he's done probably like 25 films. But there's 5 or so that you know are his best works. You know right off the top. So you can pretty much guess what those are going to be, but we're going to have fun with it in any regard as well. All right, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@thedougstewartshow.com. But yeah, I'm not the Lone Ranger, man. All the talk on yesterday, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, was about Daxter Miles Jr. saying that after their game last night that Kentucky would be 36-1. And once again, just to set the record straight, if we got new listeners, I am a fan of trash talking, but not of that particular kind and genre of trash talking am I a fan of. You just don't do that. And what he in effect did was poke the bear. And Kentucky came out and played hard. Yes. And Daxter Miles Jr., bless his heart, said that they're a great team. He gives them respect, but they don't play hard. And that's the only thing I think that you can do as a competitor to rile your competition up. That's the only statement that you can make, and he made it. Asking a kid about, their chances against the team they're about to play, and their response being, I think we can win, or I like our chances to win, or, we respect them, but we're tough too. We're going to come out there and give it everything we have, and I believe we're going to win. There's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, that's what I would expect from an athlete. But to use the phrase, they don't play hard, all it's going to do to your competition and to your opponent is compel them to play hard. Okay? It does. And I think last night, when Kentucky could have let their foot off the brakes, they said, hell to the no. We don't play hard, so we're going to continue to whoop this ass. Yes, to the tune of 78-39. I mean, for the first I don't know, 15 minutes, I think West Virginia had 4 points. And it was embarrassing, man. And it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. And last night, you saw why I think Kentucky's going to go undefeated, man. And you saw a couple other great games last night, which we'll talk about in a second. But, I mean, there's no reason they should lose. I mean, there's just no reason they should lose when you just talk about the size. In effect, if you just talk about the size of this team, and this is the reason why I put them as the number 5 best college basketball team I've seen in the last 40 years. And they might even go higher based on what happens with the rest of the season. Based on their size, they should not lose. Now, if they lose, I think it's all going to fall on Calipari. Because they should not lose. They should not lose. Obviously, Cauley-Stein and Willie Cauley-Stein and Towns. And then you got these guys coming off the bench just absolutely incredible. And Dakari Johnson, and then the Marcus Lee kid. They shouldn't lose. And last night, what in effect happened to West Virginia is they got bitch slapped. They did. You ain't got my money? Bitch, you don't got my money? What? Whap up. That's exactly what happened last night to West Virginia. And 2 coaches that I really don't care for. It's funny. Calipari and Bob Huggins. I really don't care for either one of those guys. Bob Huggins looking like a young Bobak. You got to know Bobak to understand that. But Bob Huggins looked like a young Bobak last night with his little hoodie on or a little sweatshirt, cut-off shirt or whatever the thing is he had on the sideline what he's been wearing for the last couple of years. And I don't really like either one of them, but I was rooting for Kentucky last night. I was. Because you know why I taught that kid, and it taught kids all across America a valuable lesson. Keep your mouth shut. Just keep your stinking mouth shut. Once again, I'm a fan of trash talking. I am. But not that kind of trash talking. I mean, do you feel me? Are you with me? Are you with me? That was dumb. That was real dumb. And then the kid didn't score any points. He didn't do nothing. Sad. Hard, but fair. All right, when we get back from the break, man, we'll talk more about last night's action. I'll talk about the top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies of all time. I'll give you number 5. I'll read your chat. We're going to read a lot of chat today, man. Have a lot of fun on this fantastic Friday. Don't go away. This is the Doug Stewart Show. This Monday, March 30th, 2015, the show will start and go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to go from 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Doug Stewart Show.
The best of the Doug Stewart Show.
And we're getting a lot of chat because Tree made a comment and used the term have sex raw. And just like you cavemen dudes that listen to this show, y'all eating that up.
If you're going to say it right. It's ride raw.
Ooh. Okay, see that, Tree? You can't do that. William Mack, I'm torn on whether or not to nominate Dwight Howard for garnishing his baby mama's bank account for violating a gag order. She was wrong for mentioning his name on that bootleg show, but come on, man. That's the mother of your child? Yeah, and I read this story, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And it does seem very petty. Dwight's got $1 gazillion, and this chick clearly is just trying to keep her name relevant so that she can continue to get roles on reality shows.
I mean, we talked about this before, and you all jumped on the woman when she ain't trying to work. She's trying to work. Okay.
But she broke the rule. She broke the agreement, Tree. She can get a job. I mean, I guess it'd be less. It'd be harder for her to get a job if she doesn't intermingle Dwight Howard conversation into to talk.
What kind of job can she get that's going to accommodate the lifestyle that he created for her?
Oh, here you go.
Hey, welcome to Chick-fil-A.
What Chick-fil-A it is then? She not attached to dude anymore.
She is forever attached to dude because she rode raw.
Okay, now you really just playing with the people in the chat room and the listeners' emotions. Okay, you know they just pervs like that and they like to hear you talk dirty. You didn't have to go there again 3 times a day on the show.
Yes, you once, twice, 3 times a lady.
Sports Talk. Straight, no chaser.
This your boy Doug Stewart for my folks at System 5 Electronics. They're proud to offer my listeners here in the Metro Atlanta area all the way down to Macon, Georgia, the most affordable home security monitoring systems, featuring smart solutions for that busy lifestyle you lead for as low as $16.50 per month. Here's some of the reasons why you should choose System 5.
Hi, I'm Maceo Brown, President and CEO of System 5 Electronics. We take pride in making sure that security is the number one thing that we do. And thanks to you, the customer that has supported us, we have grown this company in Southwest Atlanta, where we're creating jobs and opportunities.
Not only is their monitoring station here in Atlanta, but they also install the most advanced, up-to-date alarm systems where you can access cameras, lights, door locks, thermostats, and other devices remotely with your smartphone. 24/7 technical support, plus the lowest service call fees in the business. And check this, you own the security alarm system once it's installed. And you get direct access to the owner if you ever got a problem, Mr. Maceo Brown. Click on the banner on the Doug Stewart Show website or app for more details, or give them a call at 404-756-0736. Again, that's 404-756-0736. Or online at System5ElectronicsInc.com. That's System5ElectronicsInc.com. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing? This is the Doug Stewart Show. And it's a fantastic Friday, Football Friday. This segment is brought to you by System 5 Electronics. They're proud to offer my listeners in the Atlanta area the most affordable home security monitoring systems, featuring smart solutions for your busy lifestyle for as little as $16.50 per month. That's right. Once they hook up your alarm system, man, System 5, you own it forever. All right? And they've been around for over 25 years. I'm real tight with the company and with the owner. The owner's name is Mr. Maceo Brown. And if you've ever got a problem with anything with your System 5 Electronics alarm system, you call up there and you ask to speak to Maceo. Tell him Doug Stewart sent you, and he'll take care of you, all right? So that's System5ElectronicsInc.com. They got all the tightest, newest, technology, alarm systems and gadgets to go along with those alarm systems that money can buy and that you can find anywhere. So check them out at System 5, the number 5, electronicsinc.com. All right, quickly, today's birthdays. I already talked about Quentin Tarantino. He turns 52 years old today, filmmaker. Really kind of like, when you think about Quentin Tarantino, man, there's nobody like him. Not today. And he does a lot of, his style is kind of like old school. He really grew up a fan of the early 70s blaxploitation films and spaghetti westerns and all that type of stuff, man. So his film style is kind of comparative to the way they shot movies 40 years ago. But it's cool, and it's different. And the thing about Tarantino movies I like, man, is that in his movies, you get some of the best dialogue around. You do. I mean, I'm talking about just some of the best dialogue that you'll find in movies, man. When I think about dialogue in Quentin Tarantino movies, one of my favorite movies of all time, which is on my list, you'll see what number in a second, but Desperado. Okay, at the end of Desperado, I know a lot of people probably don't have Desperado high on their list, but for me, I absolutely love that movie. The end of that movie, it seems like they ran out of money because I didn't really like the ending of the movie. But that entire movie in the very beginning, that scene at the very beginning with, what's his name, Steve Buscemi. I think his name is Buscemi, the guy, the main actor on Boardwalk Empire. When he walks into the bar at the very beginning of that movie, man, and has this discussion about what he saw in the next town over, and he was in the bathroom. If you saw the movie, you know what I talk about. And he was describing it to another guy in the bar. Go back and watch that scene. That scene is classic, man. And Tarantino has a lot of stuff like that mixed in all of his movies, man. So I'm a big fan of Quentin Tarantino. So he turns 52 years old today. And also turning 52 years old today is Randall Cunningham. Is he the first quarterback, quote unquote, guy that was deemed an athletic quarterback? I'm trying to remember who came into the NFL first, him or Steve Young. But Steve Young, when they talk about Steve Young, they don't usually talk about Steve Young in terms of being a quarterback like Randall Cunningham. You know, Randall Cunningham is in a group, or was in a group when he played, of, you know, guys like your Colin Kaepernicks and your Cam Newtons of the world and your Michael Vicks of the world. Was Randall Cunningham the first one of those guys, those athletic quarterbacks that could throw the ball as well, that just wasn't like a wishbone type guy? He could throw the ball. I think Randall Cunningham might have been the first guy. If there's somebody I'm missing that was relevant, that had a big name in the NFL, I'm sure there were some guys, you know, I don't know, Vince Evans or whatever back in the day for the Chicago Bears. I don't know. But was he the first established NFL quarterback that was, you know, dubbed, quote, unquote, an athletic quarterback? You know, to the fullest sense. I'm sure there were a lot of guys that played quarterback, the quarterback position, that were athletic, but they didn't have that title. You understand what I'm saying? I think Randall Cunningham might have been that first guy, so he's 52 years old today. Happy birthday to him. Mariah Carey is 45 years old today. And another white soulful singer, white woman soulful singer, is Fergie. She turns 40 years old today as well. Mariah Carey and Fergie. Why did I think Mariah Carey was older than 45? And we play this game every day, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We play this game every single day. Like I'll read a name and tell you the person's age and be like, nah, I thought they were older than that. Like Terrence Howard just turned 46, and I swear I thought Terrence Howard was in his mid-50s. But Mariah Carey is 45. I think she looks older than 45, and Fergie definitely looks older than 40. And I think Fergie might be like a chain smoker or something like that. But they haven't aged well, in my opinion. Am I wrong about that? I think Mariah Carey looks older than 45, and I think Fergie definitely looks older than 40. I mean, Fergie definitely looked like she's knocking on 50's door, especially in comparison to somebody else that is aged fantastic, like Madonna or whatever. Yeah. Like Fergie looked like she's done more than just cigarettes, like real hard drugs, and they kind of give that impression. You know, the whole Black Eyed Peas, you know, they've done some far out things in their lifetime. The way they come across to me is they've done some real hard drugs in their time. So I don't know. What are y'all thoughts on that? 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Oh, don't forget today as well, we got your BPA ceremony that we're going to have today, your Boiled Peanut Award. Your Boiled Peanuts Award. It's a long story if you're new to the show. So last night, West Virginia gets smacked around by Kentucky 78-39. Next, Kentucky's going to take on Notre Dame. Speaking of Notre Dame, they got it done last night, 81-70 over Wichita State. And basically, you know, the 15 minutes of fame for Wichita State came to an end. Notre Dame looked good. And Notre Dame's looked real good ever since the ACC tournament. And to me, it seemed like they put everything together, man. So a great win for them last night. Wisconsin comes on late and beats North Carolina. And, man, if you follow me on Twitter, at The Doug Stewart Show, or at Doug, the number 2 Live Stews, if you follow me on Twitter or on Facebook, you saw I posted it last night, man. What the hell is the matter with North Carolina? I mean, they've done this all year. They keep giving up the cookies. North Carolina had this game in control with 5-6 minutes left, and then they just, forgot how to play basketball. Fumbling the ball around, out of bounds. It was just ugly. And Wisconsin, to their credit, they look good. The Decker kid went off last night. The Kaminsky kid looked good as well. But North Carolina had this game, man. They had this game, and like they've done all year long, just like they did in the tournament, they gave up the freaking cookies. And I know they're young. And they got some guys who are going to be good players. I really love the Johnson kid, man, who's actually, and I haven't talked about this before, who's actually from Orangeburg, South Carolina. That's the town where my university is, South Carolina State University. And so they got some things to look forward to. But damn, Nat, I want to win right now. And they had all opportunities, I believe, man, to win this game last night, and they just pissed it away. So I guess congratulations to Wisconsin as they advance. What else? Arizona. Arizona gets a win last night against Xavier. You knew that was going to happen. It was closer than they probably would have liked, but big win for them as well. So tonight's action on a Friday night, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. You got UCLA versus Gonzaga, North Carolina State. The Cinderella story as it stands right now, taking on Louisville, Utah versus Duke, and OU taking on Michigan State. So we'll see what happens with those games tonight. Duke, I said it early in the week after the first weekend of the tournament. I really think that Duke and Kentucky are on a crash course. I think that's what America would like to see. And once again, I had the discussion yesterday on who do you want to see lose more, Duke or Kentucky? Because, obviously Duke has its detractors. People don't like the Duke program. They got half of the staff at ESPN, former Duke players, working and being biased on the staff up there. So you got the Duke hate factor, and then you got this whole factor with Kentucky, and everybody rooting for them because it seems like they're playing with a stacked deck. It does seem like they're playing with a stacked deck, man. And Kyler Perry, he's not a likable guy at all. So I think that'd be great drama. I think it'd be great drama to see Kentucky take on Duke, and I hope that happens. A lot of people high on Gonzaga, and then Michigan State is another team as well. With Tom and Izzo and the fantastic job he's done in the tournament throughout the years, they're another team you got to keep your eyes on as well. But I really think Duke right now, obviously being the number one seed in that bracket, in the South bracket, that's the matchup I think everybody in America wants to see. College basketball fans want to see across the world. All right, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@thedougstewartshow.com. But the way to go is the chat, man. When we get back from the break, we got some calls, and I'm gonna read chat. And also I'm gonna lay out your BPA nominees for this week. Your boiled peanuts nominees. It's a long story. If you're new to the show today for the first time, ask somebody in the chat room. They'll tell you what's going on with that. All right, when we get back from the break, man, we're also going to talk about Micchael Sam. He's in the news. Micchael Sam said he ain't the only one. He says he's not the only one. So I'll tell you about that. Read a lot of your chat. Keep it loud. Don't go anywhere. This is The Doug Stewart Show. This Monday, March 30th, 2015, the show will start and go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to go from 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Time on The Doug Stewart Show. This your boy, Doug Stewart, for my folks at System 5 Electronics. They're proud to offer my listeners here in the Metro Atlanta area all the way down to Macon, Georgia, the most affordable home security monitoring systems, featuring smart solutions for that busy lifestyle you lead for as low as $16.50 per month. Here's some of the reasons why you should choose System 5.
Hi, I'm Maceo Brown, President and CEO of System 5 Electronics. We take pride in making sure that security is the number one thing that we do. And thanks to you, the customer that has supported us, we have grown this company in Southwest Atlanta, where we're creating jobs and opportunities.
Not only is their monitoring station here in Atlanta, but they also install the most advanced up-to-date alarm systems where you can access cameras, lights, door locks, thermostats, and other devices remotely with your smartphone. 24/7 technical support, plus the lowest service call fees in the business. And check this, you own the security alarm system once it's installed. And you get direct access to the owner if you ever got a problem, Mr. Maceo Brown. Click on the banner on the Doug Stewart Show website or app for more details, or give them a call at 404-756-0736. Again, that's 404-756-0736, or online at System5electronicsinc.com. That's System5electronicsinc.com.
The best of the Doug Stewart Show.
I'd been talking about red rice and frogmore stew. Another one on the list, on number 13 on this list, is peanuts taste better boiled. Yes. And as God is my witness, my wife did not know people boiled peanuts and ate them. She did not. My wife's from Ohio. And yes, boiled peanuts, if cooked right, are the bomb.
Sports talk. Straight, no chaser.
All right, so I got to clear something up. and I don't even know why anybody's mind would even work like this, but evidently it's becoming a topic of conversation. In the last segment, I was talking about boiled peanuts, okay, that come from out of the ground, not boiled peanuts. And so, evidently there's some talk in the chat room about Doug talking about boiled man parts. No, peanuts. I'm trying to say it as slow as I can. Peanuts, okay? What is it, P-E-A-N-U-T-S? Peanuts. No, man, not boiled peanuts. Come on, man. And I see Vern in here. Damn you, Vern. Ugh. Y'all know what the hell I was saying. This is the Doug Stewart Show. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medifile, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedugstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Fantastic Friday. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. And, man, this week we got, a real hot and heavy competition for the BP Award, man. The Boiled Peanuts Award. Some nominees from Bella Mocha, Darren Sharper. I decided not to use Darren Sharper because I don't want Darren Sharper even associated with anything, even if it is a negative award. I don't want Darren Sharper associated with it at all. So what I'll do is I'll nominate the judge that only gave Darren Sharper 9 years. I'll nominate him for a BP award. I don't want anything to do with Darren Sharper. Daxter Miles obviously made the asinine statement, really just poking the bear. West Virginia player talking about Kentucky. He gets nominated for a BP award. Randy Gregory, he gets nominated. He might be the leader in the clubhouse right now. Defensive end for Nebraska, failed the drug test at the combine last month. He gets a BP award, so he's nominated well. That ninja, He says the TV or radio personality that says Steve Nash is the second best point guard ever. That's asinine as well. No, y'all stop that. Yeah, that's what we talking about. We were thinking about something else. Yeah, I talked about that, what was that, like 2 days ago? This radio personality, a national radio personality, says Steve Nash is probably the second best point guard of all time. Yes! And I make it a practice not to name names in this business, just out of professional courtesy, kind of, sort of. You kind of get what I'm talking about, or you know who I'm talking about. You probably noticed that, because that's just the way that we were kind of taught. I technically don't have any restraints to just go off on fools. And maybe at some point I'm going to do that, but right now, this is just kind of like the way I was raised, and, they know who they are. Right, you understand what I'm saying? So they know who they are. If it were ever to come back to them and somebody were to say, were you talking about me? Hit dog a holler. A hit dog a holler. Okay, so they know who they are, but I've always had that thing that about me, and when we were doing radio, other people would take shots at us. But we would never do the same thing back. Never, ever have we thrown another radio personality under the bus. I don't think. But, yeah, so this person knows who the hell they are. How you utter those words? The second best point guard, and I guess he's talking about behind Magic Johnson. How would you utter the words second best point guard, Steve Nash, in the same sentence? Huh? Studio audience is pissed off about that. He might win the damn award today. And I even know dude. Who else? From Rel Scott. He says Darren Sharper won the award on Tuesday. I'm not going to include Darren Sharper. I don't want to disrespect the BP award by attaching it to Darren Sharper. Stagger Lee. Anybody ride strippers raw. Stagger Lee. I really like what you do, Stagger Lee, sometimes. Sometimes you hit or miss. You like my brother used to be. Ryan was really hit and miss. Stagger Lee, you a little bit better, but you still hit or miss too with your jokes, with your elementary school comedy. The judge in the Sharper case, he's nominated. Daxter for trying to trash talk. So, yeah, we got all of the nominees. Those are pretty much the nominees. If there's another one that we're forgetting, shoot it to me in the chat, and we'll talk about it. Let me grab a call. Caller, thanks for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name, where you calling from, and what you want to talk about?
Yeah, just finished signing the paperwork.
This is who?
Free.
This is who?
It's Vern, man. I just finished signing them paperwork, so, man, get me off that.
All right, Vern. Okay, Vern. How you doing, Vern? Let's start over. Let's start on the right foot, Vern. Because the last 3 or 4 times I had to shoot your ass off the air.
Oh, I'm cool now, man. I just wanted to make some points today, man.
Go ahead, then, Vern.
First of all, I got a public service announcement, man. System 5, the other day, my son went out the house, left his keys. No alarm on or nothing. So I just told him, it's cool, I got this. You know what I'm saying? You just find a way to get back in later. Wait for me, or either, you sit outside. So, I took care from my phone. Everything was straight. And, I big up to Maceo and System 5. That's one good thing that's going on.
Yeah, okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Another thing, happy anniversary, Tree.
Wait a minute. Is Tree's anniversary with her wedding anniversary?
That's what's going on, Hey, whatever's anniversary it is, she gets my big ups today.
Okay.
All right. Well, especially when you ride raw, that's always good.
She's here in studio, and she didn't mention that to me. Well, she did mention it to me, kind of, sort of, now that I think about it. Yeah. What else you got, Vern?
You getting old, man. You getting up there like me. But the BPA award, they say that you and Micchael Sam is running neck to neck, man. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
So with that, I'm gone, son.
Hey, appreciate the call, Vern. 404-382-0338 is the number to the show. Tree, jump on for a second. You did kind of mention to me that it was your anniversary. Jump on for a second, Tree. All right, you not paying attention. Hello, waving my hand, Tree. Okay, here we go. All right, Tree, you there? Jump on, Tree. Yeah,
yes, sir.
Okay. Whoa, what are you doing over there? Picking your nose?
That is disgusting.
I saw you digging in your nose, Tree. I saw you digging in your.
No,
So talk about your anniversary today. And for new listeners, Tree is my producer. She's really the straw that stirs the drink per se. What's up with your anniversary?
Well, it's my lucky day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait, why is your lucky day?
Well, Charles and I had a talk this morning.
Charles is your husband.
Yes. We've been married 17 years.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But why are you lucky?
Well, you know, 'cause tonight it's going to be a good night.
Oh, it's going to be a good night. So wait, your anniversary makes it a quote unquote. I'm doing a little quote marks in the air with my fingers. Your anniversary makes tonight a good night.
Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit more?
It's like mandatory that it be a good night, right?
Okay.
Isn't that the rule?
Well, what about yesterday and the day before? And I think we're on the same page with what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you know what happens when y'all start getting up there.
What happens? I don't know. What happens? What are you talking about?
Well, let's just say I'm really excited every day, all the time. And, well, you know what happens when y'all get up there.
Damn!
I have to do appointment radio. Similar. You heard of appointment radio.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
But tonight, I'm not playing.
Well, what about, so it sounds like, I'm really uncomfortable talking about this. So tonight is your lucky night. Congratulations, Tree, and I hope it is a lucky night for you.
Why are you uncomfortable? Not the stirrer of truth.
Right. I mean, but
I know why.
I like Charles. I like
too.
Charles. I like Charles, and it sounds like that. You know, it's not sounding too good on Charles's account. That's what I'm saying. Like, why don't you just get him? Why don't you get him? What did you get him for an anniversary gift?
A robe.
Why don't you get him some of them little Smurfs? They call them Smurfs, the little blue pills. Why don't you get him a couple of those?
No. Let's be clear. It has nothing to do with that. It's more about he works out and then he works all day and it's just different when you're 25. But it ain't no need for no blue pill, honey. Now don't do that.
Okay, I mean that's what it kind of sounded like.
No.
Okay, all right.
Raw.
That's what I was saying.
The vitamin D is all good, Douglas.
Right. Okay. Vitamin D. Oh, I get that. That's funny. Tree been real raunchy last couple of days. All right. So shouts out to you, Charles and Tree. Happy anniversary, 17 years. Let me read more of this chat. Man, we already got to go to a break. I didn't even get to Micchael Sam. We get back from the break, I'm going to talk about Micchael Sam, and I'm also going to read a lot of your chat. This Micchael Sam story, if you're a sports fan, you probably already heard about it, but let's discuss it just a little bit. I haven't even given you any of the nominees for my top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies. How about this? Coming in at number 5 is Dusk Till Dawn. That's right. George Clooney. I like that movie, man. Tarantino's got some type of infatuation with Strange-ish. And so Dusk Till Dawn comes in at number 5 on my list of top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies of all times. All right, when we get back from the break, we'll talk about Micchael Sam. I'll read some of your chat. So don't go away. This is The Doug Stewart Show. System 5 Electronics is proud to offer my listeners in the Atlanta area the most affordable home security monitoring systems, featuring smart solutions for your busy lifestyle for as low as $16.50 per month. Here's just a few reasons to choose System 5. Not only is their monitoring station located here in Atlanta, but they also install the most advanced, up-to-date alarm systems where you can access cameras, lights, door locks, thermostats, and other devices remotely with your smartphone. 24/7 technical support, plus the lowest service call fees in the business. And check this, you own your security alarm system once it's installed. Not only have they been around for almost 25 years, but their customer service is excellent. And you get direct access to the owner, Mr. Maceo Brown. to resolve any issues with your alarm system. Click on the banner on the Doug Stewart Show website or app for more details, or give them a call at 404-756-0736. Again, that's 404-756-0736. And make sure and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Yes! Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com, America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-File, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got you back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7. This Monday, March 30th, 2015, the show will start and go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time, so it's going to go from 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Doug Stewart Show. Holla at your boy. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Fantastic Friday. Football Friday as well. Speaking of football, we're going to talk a little football here in a second. Make sure you jump in the Doug Stewart Show Facebook group. It's the party after the party. It's the after party. Yes, sir. And if you need tickets to anything, and I mean anything in the world, holla at my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. He will take care of you. Make sure you tell him that the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Micchael Sam says that, you know, even though he may be the first openly gay player to be selected in the NFL draft, he said on Thursday that there are more gay players in the NFL. Quote, "I'm not the only gay person in the NFL," said during a speech and question and answer session in Dallas on Thursday, according to the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. "I'm just saying there's a lot of us. I respect the players that did reach out to me and had the courage to tell me that they were also gay, but they do not have the same courage as I do to come out before I even played down the NFL." Let's back up. Let's start at this sentence. He says at the very beginning of that quote, "I am not the only gay person in the NFL." Hey, man, you're not in the NFL, man. Like, this dude, not only is he not very good, he's not good, but I think he's like hallucinating or something, man. Like, this dude is in some type of fairy world. You not in the NFL, bruh. And when they had him on Dancing with the Stars, the premiere last week, they kept referring to him as former NFL player or NFL player. No, man, you just as much an NFL player as me. Stop that. Stop that. On the whole point about, you know, there are other gay players in the NFL. You think we didn't know that? Of course. Just by sheer odds alone, we know that there's probably more gay players in the NFL. The problem is, man, is you are not good. That's why you're not in the NFL. And the bigger problem, and really in directly talking about his comments, is I think, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, and some of the other comments in the story, he talked about how he hoped that he wasn't discriminated, and that's the reason why he wasn't or is not in the NFL. I think he's starting to feel like right now that he's not in the league because he actually came out and said that he was gay. And then in the conversation talking about the other guys in the NFL that he knows of that are gay as well, kind of wishes that he had kept it to himself. Now, I'm not saying you should keep it to yourself one way or the other. I have no idea or understand the plight of gay people. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is was it even necessary? I think he's kind of second-guessing himself right now. Was it even necessary? Yes, there are probably more gay players in the NFL that haven't come out. But my question, and I always say this, and I threw this out there last week as well, why do you have to have a ceremony or a press conference to announce your sexual orientation? I don't get it. And I think that it's actually come back to hurt him to a degree. Not that the NFL or its recruiters or scouts or the teams themselves have problems with gay people. I think that the reason maybe he's not with the team, not in the fact that he likes men, it's that the big story and the distraction, quote-unquote distraction that'll come along with Micchael Sam may have something slightly to do with it. Very slightly. Okay, very slightly. Okay? If the guy could play, once again, and I made this point, at the very beginning of this whole story, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, if Micchael Sam in that preseason when he got drafted by the St. Louis Rams, if they saw that Micchael Sam's could deliver 3-4 sacks a game or give you 20 sacks on the season, he'd still be in the league. It's as simple as that. They don't care that he's gay. Nobody cares that he's gay that I know. As far as how it relates to playing football and playing in the NFL, nobody cares. Nobody cares. If you were dominating, dude, and if you could play and they could chalk up once again 15, 16, 17, 18 sacks by your name on a season, you'd be in the league. You'd be in the league, man. So I think right now is he's having some buyer's remorse on actually coming out once again. I don't think that anybody cared to the point that you had to have a press conference, that you had to announce this to the world. I don't think so. Just like the other players that are gay right now in the NFL, they haven't announced it, and they're fine. Okay? But the difference between them and you is they can play. You cannot play. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Let me read some of this chat from Detroit Matt, Django Unchained, Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, Jackie Brown, Reservoir Dogs, Corporate Brother. Oprah gets a BPA nod. She's putting on a reality show about the dude who has 34 kids by 17 women. No Oprah is allowed in my house at all. I don't allow Oprah in my house either. I don't allow it, at least not when I'm around. And Tree jumped on the mic here.
Riding raw 17 times. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is
17. You mean 34?
34.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
Have you? So you haven't seen what this is derived from?
No, I saw the commercial. What's it derived from? Is it like a spinoff from something else?
It's a spinoff from Iyanla Fix My Life.
Which I can't stand her.
Why?
I can't stand that chick. Because she's just overbearing. And I be wanting somebody to just slap her ass. I love when she, and I did kind of see, my wife watches that show or watched that show. I don't know if it's still on or not. And I've come in the room and seen it on. I remember the episode when she was, like basically scolding DMX and his wife, or they'd call it counseling. And DMX wasn't having it. It's none of your business. This is me and her business. You get that part of it. I love when DMX just went off on her. I don't like that chick.
They brought her there for that.
I don't care. I don't like that chick. Anyway.
Well, that's what it's a spinoff from. And, I mean,
What? Say it.
I mean, I don't know who to blame, really, the women that continue to, because it's not 34 individuals, it's 17. And some of them had the nerve to be mad at each other rather than making his ass accountable.
Hey, man, but one thing you got to respect, this dude keeps it real. He tell you that he's playing the field. I mean, clearly, I don't think that he could keep it a secret that he had 34 kids from 14, 15, 16, 17 different women. He's keeping it real with these chicks. I mean, they evidently, they okay with it.
No, see, you didn't see it. He's not keeping it real because some of them were in there. One girl, he had one that was just really on his team. she was led to believe that he wasn't still messing with some of these women. And some of the women, while they were in their session, admitted that they were still sleeping with this man. And then this one chick, her name was Nikki, I believe, she was over there thinking it was just that he had cleaned up his act. So, I mean, I'm really surprised.
Wait, is this a situation, and I'm not going to watch the damn show, so I'm going to ask you right now. Is this a situation where, like, back in the day where a dude had a family in every part of the city? Like in New York, he had a family in Queens, another one in Brooklyn, another one in the Bronx? Is it like that? And they never saw each other before?
No, they all know each other.
Or are they all from, like, a little small country town?
Doug, it's happening right here in the A.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's kind of trifling. I'm not going to. Should I nominate him for a BPA? Should I nominate this dude?
No, because first of all, that's a late entrant.
Yeah. Oh, the corporate brother wants me to nominate Oprah for actually producing the show.
Do it.
Yeah, I'll nominate her.
I'm disappointed in her. I get it. It's about that dollar.
Well, it's drama. Bill. It's drama. And I mean, it's a very intriguing. It might be trifling as hell. It might be, like the young kids say, ratchet. But it's going to get some viewers. It's going to get some viewers.
So many people tuned into those episodes because there was like 6 episodes that they even created yet another spinoff from it on like Oprah's Next Chapter. You wouldn't know anything about that, but
right.
Yeah, you can go ahead and nominate her.
All right, he's nominated. William Mack, or Oprah's nominated. William Mack, don't matter who's gay, it's not your right to play in the NFL. If none of the teams want to sign you, find another career path. Sam needs to go home. I 100% agree. Rel Scott, West Virginia got whipped like Doug did by Mr. Isaac when he threw the rock in his neighbor's car. Switch with thorns on it. That's right. Kendall, that kid Daxter hid in the bathroom after the game. One of the coaches had to make him talk to the media. What? Texas tie. Kentucky gave it raw. All right, see, now that's going to be a theme of the show I see going forward from now and henceforth. This whole give it to him raw the tree started up. Kendall, everyone make sure you remember Monday, 10 a.m. Yes, that's right. The show is going to starting this Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. All right, the Doug Stewart Show. Uh-oh. That's the West Virginia players said about 2 minutes of facing Kentucky last night. Bet you them dudes won't ever talk ish again. Yeah, after the first 5 minutes, West Virginia players had this look on his face like, oh, damn. Like, oh, damn, they are good. They are long as hell. They are athletic. They can shoot. Yes, they had the look on their face like deer in headlights. They did. And I was like, like they say back in the low country, the good. The good for you. Yeah, that's low country. That's Charleston / Geechee for good for you. Yeah, I mean, they had the look in their eyes like, oh, my damn. These boys are for real. Oh, yeah, and you, Daxter, you damn it, you poked the bear. You made it even worse. And I've seen a couple of the memes out there. And they had a couple, one of them on the bench. Daxter was sitting on the bench. Daxter, that's always strange to say that name. He was sitting on the bench, and his teammate sitting next to you was like, man, you had to open your damn mouth. You had to open your mouth, man. You had to open your mouth. You had to open your stinking mouth, man. He'll learn. He gonna learn today. They gonna learn today. When we get back from the break, man, hour number 2. We need to add another hour. When we get back from the break, man, I'll tell you what. Number 4 on my list of top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies of all time is Jackie Brown. Yes, sir. Good movie. Very good movie. Another strange-ass movie. Robert De Niro and that not saying nothing at all. Strange, very strange. So Jackie Brown comes in at number 4 on my list. All right. Don't go away. Keep it locked. This is the Doug Stewart Show. This Monday, March 30th, 2015, the show will start and go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to go from 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Doug Stewart Show. What is 911 Tax Relief? It's a tax relief company that can help you reduce or remove your IRS or state tax debt. They'll help stop bank levies and wage garnishments by implementing offers in compromise or penalty abatements. 911 Tax Relief is a tax relief company, but they're different from the others. Their experts are licensed, enrolled tax agents, and they also have more than 12 years' experience helping people solve their tax problems. They're a tax relief company that understands how the IRS works, and they'll also put that knowledge to work for you, so they can get you the best possible settlement or solution to your tax problems. Highly rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they've helped thousands of people solve their tax problems. So, don't play around. Click on their link on my website and let 911 Tax Relief help you in your situation with Uncle Sam.
The best of the Doug Stewart Show.
So, I'm probably 6. So, Jesse Bryant rolls by, and I remember it like it was yesterday. He rolls by in his truck, and for some reason, something in my mind says, pick up a rock and throw it at Jesse. And I hit his truck. And not only did I hit his truck, it was a damn good throw and aim because it hit his windshield and it cracked his windshield. So he stops and jumps out of the truck. I don't think anybody saw me, but he jumps out and Isaac, so your grandson hit my truck with a rock. They had a little conversation. I'm like, oh man, this is bad. And sure enough, my grandfather walks up and sees this nick on the windshield. And Jesse rolls away, and I know I'm in trouble. My daddy not around, my mother not around, and my grandfather reaches down, and this is God is my witness. Strike me down right here. My grandfather reaches down and pulls off a branch from a rose bush. Yes, just drags his arm and pulls off the leaves. Thorns are still applied to said switch. You get your ass whooped with a switch is bad enough, but a thorny switch? Oh my gosh. So he commences to busting my ass with a thorny switch. Yes. And you know I was marked up from head to toe. Now, that's probably child abuse. Not saying that what Adrian Peterson didn't do was child abuse either, but that was child abuse. That's a deadly weapon. And this is no lie. You're listening to The Doug Stewart Show.
Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play, so you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. Don't forget, the start time for the show coming this Monday is 10 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, so don't forget that. If you go on your Spreaker account and set your settings up to get an alert every time the show starts live, then you don't have nothing to worry about. So once again, the show starts Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, so make sure you tune in to the Doug Stewart Show. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Dean Smith, the former North Carolina head coach who died last month at 83, directed his trust in his will to give $200 to every letter winner who played for him as his time as head coach at North Carolina for over 36 years. I mean, even from the great beyond, Dean Smith is classy. That's a fantastic story. Yeah. So basically, the way I saw them term it this morning on Mike and Mike, I had it on TV. I had that show on. Is they said you basically gonna get dinner on Dean Smith, and I mean you're gonna get a good ass dinner for $200. Yeah. So that's live, man. That's live. I'm going to make a call to my financial advisor right now and have him do the same damn thing. But instead of $200, I'm going to leave $40 to to my mom and them and anybody else still around after me, but not 200. But that's fantastic. Great story. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@theDougStewartShow.com. Quentin Tarantino is 52 years old today. Happy birthday to him. And so we're talking about the top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies of all time. Coming in at number 5 on my list is Dusk Till Dawn. Number 4 is Jackie Brown. And number 3 is Desperado. I talked about Desperado a little bit earlier. One of my favorite movies of all time. I've got that movie poster as well in my basement at my house as well. Really love that movie, man. Different, shot different. Once again, the dialogue in that movie was just phenomenal. Really, really love some of the earliest scenes in that movie, man. So Desperado comes in at number 3 on my list of top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies of all times. All right, let me read more of this chat here, man. Thank y'all so much for the chat. I really do appreciate it. From Detroit, Matt. My baby girl won 2 first-place medals and a second place yesterday in her dance recital. Big ups to my daughter. Big ups to your daughter, Detroit, Matt. Congratulations. And I keep forgetting to post the video of my daughter smoking these girls this past weekend. Smoking these girls this past weekend in her little track meet. She ran the 100-meter, and out of 23 girls, she came in second. She actually destroyed everybody in her heat, but she came in second. So she's doing good, man. She's doing good. Very proud. Proud of our kids, man. When our kids do something, you like more proud of your kids than even if you did it. Because you like, there go my girl. So I'll try to remember to post that today if y'all follow me on Facebook. Or I'll post it on Twitter, too. Okay, because a lot of you, and I've told this story before, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I posted in the Doug Stewart Facebook group, but I actually can't have any more followers on Facebook. So I posted in the Doug Stewart Show Facebook group, and I also posted on Twitter, and let you check out Kiara Berra, a.k.a. the LOP. Stagger Lee. Who's Jerry Curl was better, Randall Cunningham or Dominique Williams? Or Wilkins? Ronald Cameron. Randall Cunningham is 52. Damn, I'm getting old. Kendall. Fergie was on them drugs real bad when she was younger. Vince Wright. Fergie was on that meth. What? Fergie was on meth? Are you kidding me? Whoa, so now it makes sense. I didn't. Okay, and now that he says this, now that I'm reading his chat, I kind of remember that conversation now. That she was a real hard drug user, and it was meth. I didn't think you could come back from meth. I thought, like, meth was like the equivalent of crack. And if you did crack or meth, that it would ultimately kill you. That's what I thought. I don't know. I don't know about how drugs work or whatever, but I thought meth was so addictive and so strong that you never could shake it, and ultimately you lose all your damn teeth, and you die from it. So I guess I'm wrong about that. Damn, you came back from meth? I mean, you deserve a round of applause for that. Damn. And y'all know I've been watching Breaking Bad. And I'm actually on season number 4 right now, or I'm at the end of season number 3. And so very interesting to see the whole culture of meth and how destructive it is or whatever, man. But that show is fantastic. But I didn't know Fergie was on meth. Bless her heart. Scotty, hey, Doug, late game screw-ups is a direct result of poor late game coaching. Roy gets a BPA. Yeah, Roy Williams, man. You got to learn how to call a timeout like Dickie V used to say. Get a TO, baby. Like the minute, and you've seen this all year long, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. You've seen this all year long. The minute that Wisconsin went on their little 4 or 5 point run where you got a turnover and they scored fast break points, and then you came back down and you missed a shot and they came back and shot a 3, you got to call a timeout. You do. I mean, I'm not Roy Williams. Roy Williams knows more college basketball than most of us will ever know in our entire lifetimes. He's forgot more basketball, the way that saying goes. But you got to get a timeout. Everybody and their mama could see they should have been calling a timeout out at some point in that 5-6 minute mark last night when Wisconsin went on their run. It was horrible. Stagger Lee. So Micchael Sam is about to drop the beans on the rest of the gay players in the NFL. No, he said he wouldn't do that. Micchael Sam said he would not do that. He said he would keep it to himself. But let me finish reading your chat message. I knew the NFL offseason wouldn't let me down. This is better than Empire when Jamal came out of the closet. No Empire, no worries. Yeah. James Cooper, Micchael Sam is as delusional as Doug was about being a New Edition. What? Whoa. What do you mean delusional about being a New Edition? I was a New Edition, sir. Check the record. Go to their Wikipedia page. Maybe they put it back up today. What I wrote into that column. From Vince Wright, Garcia sounded gay. His playmate wife says different. King 50, today's show needs to be renamed Ride and Raw. No, I'm not going to do that. That ninja. Doug, obviously Sam is in a fairy world. Okay, that ninja. I don't know why you said that.
Please clear that up.
Clear what
Douglas.
up? Clear what up?
He said it because they think you said that.
Think I said what?
What you just said.
Fairy
what you
world.
just read.
I wouldn't say anything like that. I didn't say. Oh, I know what I said. I said Micchael Sam's in a fairy tale world. That's a big difference. Talking about his hallucinating, thinking he's in the NFL or he's going to play in the NFL. No, I said he's in a fairy tale world. I didn't say anything about a fairy. Stop that, ninja. Fat Boy McCoon. I mean, San Francisco had a gay quarterback for a while, Jeff Garcia. Jeff Garcia, I mean, if he was gay, that's fine, but I don't think Jeff Garcia's ever come out and said he's gay. And not only that, he's married. I mean, not that really means anything in 2015. From Ronald Cameron, Micchael Sam needs to STFU. Y'all know what that stands for. Juan Cruz. Dude is not in the NFL and never played it down the league. He's never played it down in the NFL. But they keep referring to him as an NFL player. He's not. K-Mac, MGM Grand in Vegas made a gangster move. You can only watch the Mayweather versus Pac-Man fight on TV for free at their hotel. If you go to Vegas and get a room somewhere other than the MGM Grand, you will have to purchase pay-per-view to view the fight. Can't even watch it at another hotel bar. That's right. That's what you call a power move. And I meant to talk about that on yesterday. So the MGM Grand obviously has the fight. And I also read they have like 14 other properties in Vegas that you can see the fight as well. So if you're not in one of their properties or if you're not at the fight, you're not going to see the fight on a screen at another casino or hotel anywhere else. They trying to get all this money, and they're going to get it. They're going to get it. They are going to get it. This is kind of like, their big bonanza. Like, we trying to get every stinking penny. We not giving out any complimentary credentials. Get that word out. Nothing. There's no freebies for this fight. And they're going to get it. They are absolutely going to get all of their money, and I don't have a problem with it at all, man. I wish that they could give me a credential, but that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, when we get back from the break, man, I'll read more of your chat. We'll also talk about V. Stiviano. You remember who that is? That's Donald Sterling's concubine. Donald Sterling's wife trying to get that money, too. I'll tell you about it when we get back from the break. All right, don't go away. This is the Doug Stewart Show. What is 911 Tax Relief? It's a tax relief company that can help you reduce or remove your IRS or state tax debt. They'll help stop bank levies and wage garnishments by implementing offers and compromise or penalty abatements. 911 Tax Relief is a tax relief company, but they're different from the others. Their experts are licensed, enrolled tax agents, and they also have more than 12 years' experience helping people solve their tax problems. They're a tax relief company that understands how the IRS works, and they'll also put that knowledge to work for you, so they can get you the best possible settlement or solution to your tax problems. Highly rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they've helped thousands of people solve their tax problems. So, don't play around. Click on their link on my website and let 911 Tax Relief help you in your situation with Uncle Sam. The Doug Stewart Show. The place where the real players play.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service.
The Doug Stewart Show.
That's a brand name. Like Pepsi, that's a brand name. I stand behind it. I guarantee it.
The Doug Stewart Show. You ain't stewing? What the hell are you doing? Yeah! Fantasy sports fans are winning huge cash prizes every day at DraftKings.com. America's favorite place to play daily fantasy sports. Daily fantasy means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Just pick your sport and draft your team. It's like a new season every time you play. So, you're never stuck with the same players. Last year, $300 million were won at DraftKings.com, and you could be next to win big. Go to DraftKings.com now and enter promo code STU to play for free. That's STU for free entry now at DraftKings.com. Also, if you use promo code STU, DraftKings will match your initial deposit up to $600. Deposit $600, play with $1,200. DraftKings.com, promo code STU. This Monday, March 30th, 2015, the show will start and go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to go from 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Doug Stewart Show. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Man, the chat is on fire. Thank you so much for all of your participation and being my wingman, my co-pilots on the Doug Stewart Show. Thank you so much, man. Continue to pass the word. Tell at least one person. Tell at least one person about the Doug Stewart Show, man. We really would appreciate it. I mean, you will feel a nice, warm, tingly feeling in your heart if you tell one person about the Doug Stewart Show. So make sure you tell one person about the Doug Stewart Show. Also, man, if you're a company out there listening to the show and you have your own company or you know somebody that has a company and you like to partner with the Doug Stewart Show, we love to partner with you. All right, what you're talking about is guys, for the most part, middle-aged dudes that love sports. Most of the audience is Metro Atlanta, but we're worldwide. We are worldwide. We are national, okay? So if you like to partner with us and think it would be good to help your bottom line, email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Once again, that's doug@thedougstewartshow.com, and let's do some business. The woman who recorded Donald Sterling's racially offensive remarks says she loved him and called him her hubby, but they never had a romance. And it's strange. They always use this term romance. What they're trying to say is she never gave him the nudie. She never gave it up. And I guess it'd be hard, his old ass. But anyway, V. Stiviano testified Thursday in Los Angeles Superior Court in her effort to retain more than $3.5 million that the billionaire's wife says he lavished on Stiviano. So to break this down in a nutshell, Donald Sterling's wife, who I don't think they're together anymore, I'm pretty sure they aren't together, which she supposedly is like the staunch business person in the relationship, she's suing this tramp, this concubine, nasty, fat nasty, for $3.5 million worth of gifts that Donald Sterling bought this chick over many, many years. She wants that money back. She wants those gifts back. She wants all that stuff repossessed. Anything that she can get back that Donald Sterling gave to her, the wife wants it. And me personally, I applaud her.
About time.
Well, wait a minute, Tree, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. This is a totally separate debate / discussion than a man divorcing from his wife and having to pay alimony and child support. I think that this girlfriend, this V. Stiviano chick, was exploiting dude. She was using him. So she's like the epitome. She's the epitome of a gold digger. So I'm actually rooting for Miss Donald Sterling in this, and I know that's strange because I think that both of them are somewhat racist, but in this scenario, I'm actually rooting for Miss Sterling.
Well, if you all, I mean, I understand that most of this male testosterone in here has difficulty hearing. Anytime when I spoke about the woman being able to get what was due to her to continue her lifestyle that he created for her, it was always in reference to him leaving her to find because he had found a better model, i.e. cheating, which is the same thing Donald Sterling is doing. Right. But now you're all, and I agree with you. I'm just finding it interesting.
Yeah. It's a different argument.
Mm-hmm.
Different debate, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. What are your thoughts on that, man? She didn't even give him no nudesy. She didn't even give him any nudesy, and I know she probably gave him some type of rewards. I don't know, but you know the type of rewards I'm talking about. She had to do something. I mean, I just find it hard to believe that this dude was so smitten with this girl that he just bought all of this stuff for 3.5 years and didn't even get any fellatio. I just find that hard to believe. I mean, just a little licky. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I find that hard to believe. Okay, but if it is true, it doesn't deter from the fact that she was exploiting this dude, man. And yeah, he's an a-hole and he's a racist for the most part, but she was exploiting this dude, and I hate when women exploit dudes and just pimp dudes like that, man. So in effect, it's crazy. In a roundabout way, I kind of feel sorry for him, and I'm actually rooting for Miss Donald Sterling in this case. 404-382-0338. Let me grab a call. Caller, thanks for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
Yes, so what's that?
What up, T? T from Huntsville?
Yes, sir.
What up, baby? How you doing, T?
Man, enjoying my 2-hour lunch break as always, man. Just chilling, enjoying the show. Man,
hey, T, I'm gonna need you to wake up, bro.
My bad, man.
It sounds like you just got out from a long slumber.
No, my bad. Just a little relaxed, man. I got you. Hey, man, as far as Quentin Tarantino films, I feel I'm kind of torn on all of them. It's hard for me to give you a top 5, but I can give you the 3 I would have put on there, and I'll tell you why I'm torn on these movies.
Okay.
Now, I love Dusk Till Dawn, but, okay, Dusk Till Dawn was a pretty good movie, but my favorite part was Selma Hayek in that movie when she did her little, whatever she did.
Yeah. On the table, in the table in the bar, yeah.
Yeah, and then immediately afterwards, she turned into a damn monster and everything freaked out. I'm like, what's going on? I mean, it's just something wrong with that dude. He either owned something or was lying a little off.
Right.
And then he got Pulp Fiction, which was brilliantly shot. It was very interesting. It was a good movie, but I can't get over that damn Ving Rhames scene. That whole Ving Rhames scene messes up the whole movie for me. I'll tell you what happened.
It's very disturbing. And Tarantino, once again, man, Tarantino is sick. And I don't know if he does them shrooms or maybe he does some meth with Fergie. I don't know. But he's very sick, man. He's a twisted guy.
Some acid, some peyote or something like that. And then, it's just weird. And then Django. Okay, now, I will say, with Django, I did like the fact that I got to see a slave, quote unquote, even though it was a fictional movie, shoot a bunch of colonizers. That was cool. I mean, there was nothing not to like about that. But then again, at the same time, I'm torn because I don't think a black person could make a movie about the Holocaust. You know what I'm saying? If you feel me? So I feel some kind of way about that. Something about that is a little off to me. If you really look at the movie,
I feel you, and Spike Lee has come out and said a lot of the same things. It is kind of contradicting, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit. It just throws me off. And then
I don't know if it's contradicting, but I guess the best way I could put it is you feel some type of way, and I guess a black person could, technically, theoretically, make a movie about the Holocaust. I don't know.
It would never get greenlit.
Yeah,
it would never get greenlit.
I don't know. Yeah.
And as far as Michael Sam, man, at the end of the day, I think his main problem, on top of not being a great player, he makes bad decisions. Kissing a dude and feeding a cake on draft day is a bad decision. Going on Dance with the Stars instead of working out and trying to try out and get better is a bad decision. Saying what you said, I mean, that's some female stuff, like when a woman mad at you. There are other dudes around, I ain't going to say their names, but there are other ones around. That's some broad crap. He makes bad decisions. That's why he's not in the league on top of not being that good.
Yeah, that's almost like, appreciate the call, T. That's almost like dry snitching. That's the next thing. Okay, so you got snitching, you got dry snitching, and then you got kind of, because he didn't name anybody, you got kind of what Micchael Sam did in talking about other gay players in the NFL. I would think that these guys called you in confidence. Micchael Sam's so hard up for money right now, he might spill the beans. He might, expose other guys in the NFL that are gay or whatever. So, yeah, man. And dude, he's not taking it serious. Clearly he's not taking it serious if he ran a slower time in the 40 at this NFL Veteran Combine than he did the last time he ran a 40. He's not taking it serious, man. I mean, it's really dude don't want to play football, man. He really likes the camera. He does. He's very dramaful. I mean, some people would say he's a drama queen. So I don't think the guy wants to play football. It's not anything. I really don't believe, and I've said this over and over and over and again, I really don't believe NFL players would let it affect their play or affect their team to that degree. They might not agree with the lifestyle, but if dude can play, I don't think people would have a problem with it. I don't think dudes would have a problem with it. I think it would be uncomfortable in the locker room for a lot of guys. I do believe that. But I think they would get over it. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I mean, you'd have to get over it. If you play for a team and to be a part of a team, there's a lot of guys that you play with that you don't like and you don't agree with some of the things that they do in their lifestyle or in their life or in their lifestyle. But, I mean, it happens all the time from the beginning of time in sports. There's guys on your team that you just necessarily don't kick it with or hang out with or agree with. But you have one common goal, and that's to win, okay? And most dudes, I think, wouldn't have a problem with that at all. 404-382-0338. Let me read some of your chat here. We got a couple seconds here to read some chat before we go to a break. And you can hit me on the chat line at Spreaker.com. That's the way to go. The way to go is the chat line on Spreaker.com. Before I do that, though, we're talking about the top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies of all times. I've also got your BPA nominees, your Boiled Peanuts Award nominees that are coming up in the next segment. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do all of that stuff. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. All right. Before I forget, I wanted to tell you one more time and remind you one more time that this Monday, the show starts at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time, the Doug Stewart Show. And we're kind of doing it for a lot of different reasons, but the main reason is we think that we can catch some of y'all on them streets, and you have a better opportunity to listen to the show, where you have you're able to do it. You're in front of your computer at your job or whatever, or you got your little setup at your job or whatever, and you can listen to the show. It's not going to cut into your lunchtime at noon, right in the middle of this, hours of the show time. So this Monday, 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 1 p.m. the show will start. 404-382-0338 is the number to the show. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Who do you like in this tournament going forward? Is it as simple as Kentucky is the team to beat? Is there a team in the other side of the bracket that Kentucky may meet in the championship game that you think that's going to give them a battle or has a chance at least of giving them a battle? Whether that's Duke, whether that's Utah, Louisville, UCLA, Gonzaga. Who out there do you think could even give Kentucky a run for their money? Is there another team out there that can give Kentucky a run for their money? I don't think so. I just think that they're going to go down as one of the greatest teams in college basketball. In reality, they're going to have more wins in comparison to the Indiana team in 1976. The Bobby Knight coached Indiana Hoosiers team in 76. So I think that the teams now are more athletic. The players are more athletic now. So this might be the greatest feat in college basketball history. I think so. And we talked about it yesterday. This is a team who I have my number 5 best team in college basketball over the last 40 years. And that may even go up if they go undefeated, which I fully expect them to do. Yeah, 404-382-0338 is the number to the show. Let me read some more of your chat here from Stagger Lee. He keeping it real raw. I watched the DMX and Terrell Owens. And I guess he's talking about that lady, Van Zant, or whatever her name is, on Oprah. And she'll save you or save my life or whatever the way they deem that show or whatever they call it. I don't like that lady at all. I just do not like that lady at all. So she did Terrell Owens. I saw the one with DMX. And she did. Even though DMX went off on her, she checked him. Unlike the folks on that morning show did the Dame Dash. She checked him. But even when she checked him, I didn't like her. I didn't like her even more. And I didn't realize the show with the dude with 17 baby mamas and 34 kids was in Atlanta. Ugh. Wow. Fat Boy McKeon. Can't have kids with a man. He probably didn't want to adopt. Laugh out loud. All right. See, there you go. All right, when we get back from the break, your BPA winner for the week. And more of your chat. Don't go anywhere. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Fantastic Friday. This Monday, March 30th, 2015, the show will start and go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to go from 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Doug Stewart Show.
The best of the Doug Stewart Show.
And we're getting a lot of chat because Tree made a comment and used the term have sex raw. And just like you cavemen dudes that listen to this show, y'all eating that up.
If you're going to say it right. It's ride raw.
Ooh. Okay, see that, Tree? You can't do that. William Mack, I'm torn on whether or not to nominate Dwight Howard for garnishing his baby mama's bank account for violating a gag order. She was wrong for mentioning his name on that bootleg show, but come on, man. That's the mother of your child? Yeah, and I read the story, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And it does seem very petty. Dwight's got $1 gazillion, and this chick clearly is just trying to keep her name relevant so that she can continue to get roles on reality shows.
I mean, we talked about this before, and you all jumped on the woman when she ain't trying to work. She's trying to work. Okay?
But she broke the rule. She broke the agreement, Tree. She can get a job. I mean, I guess it'd be less. It'd be harder for her to get a job if she doesn't intermingle Dwight Howard conversation into the talk.
What kind of job can she get that's going to accommodate the lifestyle that he created for her?
Oh, here you go.
Hey, welcome to Chick-fil-A.
What Chick-fil-A it is then? She not attached to dude anymore.
She is forever attached to dude because she rode raw.
Okay, now you really just playing with the people in the chat room and the listeners' emotions. Okay, you know they just pervs like that and they like to hear you talk dirty. You didn't have to go there again 3 times a day on the show.
Yes, you once, twice, 3 times a lady.
Sports Talk. Straight, no chaser.
This your boy Doug Stewart for my folks at System 5 Electronics. They're proud to offer my listeners here in the Metro Atlanta area all the way down to Macon, Georgia, the most affordable home security monitoring systems, featuring smart solutions for that busy lifestyle you lead for as low as $16.50 per month. Here's some of the reasons why you should choose System 5.
Hi, I'm Maceo Brown, President and CEO of System 5 Electronics. We take pride in making sure that security is the number one thing that we do. And thanks to you, the customer that has supported us, we have grown this company in Southwest Atlanta, where we're creating jobs and opportunities.
Not only is their monitoring station here in Atlanta, but they also install the most advanced, up-to-date alarm systems where you can access cameras, lights, door locks, thermostats, and other devices remotely with your smartphone. 24/7 technical support, plus the lowest service call fees in the business. And check this. You own the security alarm system once it's installed. And You get direct access to the owner if you ever got a problem, Mr. Maceo Brown. Click on the banner on the Doug Stewart Show website or app for more details, or give them a call at 404-756-0736. Again, that's 404-756-0736, or online at System5electronicsinc.com. That's System5electronicsinc.com. Penis tastes better boiled.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to begin our study of the male erection. We are adults. Now, I want everybody together to go ahead and say, penis, penis, penis.
Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better. Penis tastes better boiled.
Come on, y'all, say it.
No, man. Peanuts. I'm trying to say it as slow as I can. Peanuts. P-E-A-N-U-T-S. Peanuts. Y'all know what the hell I was saying.
Come on, y'all, say it.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, and this that time of the week where we give out your BP Award. Stands for Boiled Peanuts Award. And your contestants this week is the judge for that gave Darren Sharper only 9 years in jail. I don't think they're going to win it because I think that they probably gave out the most time that they could, I'm sure. So I can't really directly hold them responsible. And speaking of the judge that only gave Darren Sharper 9 years, it just seems like he deserves more than 9 years. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Then you got Daxter Miles Jr. He's the player for West Virginia that said that Kentucky was going to lose. They were going to be 36-1. He's nominated as well. You've got the radio personality that said Steve Nash was the second best point guard of all time. But because I have a policy of not naming other radio and industry people, that's not cool because I can't even call the guy's name, so he's not going to win. But it's a great, great contestant. So the winner of this week's Boiled Peanuts Award contest is Randy Gregory, the defensive end for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. It was supposed to be a top 5 pick, top 5, 6, 7 pick, and this guy failed a drug test at the combine when they knew they were going to test his ass. So he gets the BPA award, or the BP award, as well as the Big Dummy award as well, and that goes to Randy Gregory. You just dumb, son. You just dumb. In the famous words of Fred G. Sanford, you're just dumb, son. You're just dumb. Yeah. So he gets the BP award. All right, and we're also talking about the top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies of all times. Today is his 52nd birthday. Happy birthday to Quentin T. Dusk Till Dawn came in at number 5 on my list. Number 4 is Jackie Brown. Number 3 is Desperado. And coming in at number 2 was the Django. But the D is silent. Yeah. And I know there's a lot of controversy in Quentin Tarantino producing that film and the plot and the themes. There's a lot of controversy. My man, That Ninja, came on a little while ago and kind of alluded to a little bit of the controversy surrounding the movie. But I just take it for what it is, man. I take it for what it was. It was a movie. It was entertaining, and he kind of flipped the normal theme that you have in this type of movie when you're talking about the whole slave era in this country. And so I thought it was a good movie, very entertaining. And, I mean, hell, you got to see a black man whip a white man's ass back in the slave era. I mean, who doesn't love that? I mean, it was different. You know, it wasn't the same old Kunta Kinte getting his foot chopped off and, running from slave master and this, that, and the other. I mean, they flipped it. And Jamie Foxx had the darn whip, and he was whipping ass. And, it was fantastic, man. I actually loved that movie. It was a good movie. Well done. Interesting story. DiCaprio, great acting. It was interesting. And it was a spaghetti Western as well. Did y'all know that? It was a spaghetti Western. Yeah. Tarantino likes the spaghetti Western genre. You remember Lee Van Cleef? He starred in a bunch of those type of movies. Robert Redford back in the day. And so that was a take off of the spaghetti Western type, Western movies from back in the day. So Django comes in at number 2 on my list. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. And Tree, can you jump on for a second?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the Tarantino movies? You a fan?
I don't understand him. My family begged me to watch Django, and I did, and it actually was good. We have a lot of Steven jokes in our house.
Yeah.
Because he was hilarious.
Yeah. Steven memes are very popular. Steven is the character that Samuel Jackson played, the house Negro.
There's a lot of those on the Puppet
Oh, my gosh. There's a lot of those in the Puppet Factory. There's a lot of those in general all over the place.
But
yeah.
I like Pulp Fiction.
Okay. All right. So let me see. Y'all know my list.
Oh, did he do Jackie Brown?
Yeah, he did Jackie Brown.
I like that movie, too.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. And once again, I think Tarantino does drugs, too, himself. He might even do those shrooms once again, or maybe he's even doing meth. And that's just speculation on my part.
Meth?
Yeah, either meth or shrooms or something heavy. Because to come up with some of the twisted stuff that Quentin Tarantino comes up with, man, he's got to be on something.
Maybe him and Lee smoke together.
Right. Looking at a lot of these movies right now, and you know who my number 1 is. I can go ahead and tell you. Number 1 Quentin Tarantino movie of all times is Pulp Fiction. Just twisted. And, yeah, man. I mean, the whole thing, how I guess Ving Rhames got sodomized, had the little red ball in his mouth. That was strange. I mean, you never see that type of stuff in a movie. That was just strange. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. And that was kind of alarming. That was very alarming. And that probably would really screw up a young person if they saw that. And then you had the whole thing about what was in that box. Remember they had the box and they kept delivering it to different places and you never knew what was in the box. And there's all types of different theories about what the hell was in the box. It was like this shining light. And some people assessed that it was Ving Rhames' soul. That's why he had that scar on the back of his head. You remember that? There's some people, it was different theories out there about what was in the box. And they never really said what was in the damn box. And then the whole thing, and I think Tarantino also has some type of crazy fascination with drugs. You remember the scene where the girl overdosed and they had to do that emergency procedure where they stabbed her in the heart with the needle? And so all of that type of stuff happens in all of his movies. And when you talk about the honorable mention as well, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, the honorable mentions for his movies as well, we'll get into that in the last segment of the show. But he's just weird, man. Very bloody. Quentin Tarantino's very bloody, and he's just a weirdo. He's a brilliant weirdo, but he is a weirdo. I'm looking at my honorable mentions for these movies and for this guy, man. Kill Bill. Very bloody. Very, very bloody. Ugh. Reservoir Dogs. We'll talk about that up next when we get back from break. Also, you don't want to miss the next segment because, trust me, you just don't want to miss it. Don't go away. This is the Doug Stewart Show. This Monday, March 30th, 2015, the show will start and go live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So it's going to go from 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Doug Stewart Show. This your boy Doug Stewart for my folks at System 5 Electronics. They're proud to offer my listeners here in the Metro Atlanta area all the way down to Macon, Georgia, the most affordable home security monitoring systems, featuring smart solutions for that busy lifestyle you lead for as low as $16.50 per month. Here's some of the reasons why you should choose System 5.
Hi, I'm Maceo Brown, President and CEO of System 5 Electronics. We take pride in making sure that security is the number one thing that we do. And thanks to you, the customer that has supported us, we have grown this company in Southwest Atlanta, where we're creating jobs and opportunities.
Not only is their monitoring station here in Atlanta, but they also install the most advanced, up-to-date alarm systems where you can access cameras, lights, door locks, thermostats, and other devices remotely with your smartphone. 24/7 technical support, plus the lowest service call fees in the business. And check this. You own the security alarm system once it's installed. And you get direct access to the owner if you ever got a problem, Mr. Maceo Brown. Click on the banner on the Doug Stewart Show website or app for more details, or give them a call at 404-756-0736. Again, that's 404-756-0736, or online at System5electronicsinc.com. That's System5electronicsinc.com.
The best of the Doug Stewart Show.
I'd been talking about red rice and frogmore stew. Another one on the list, on number 13 on this list, is peanuts taste better boiled. Yes. And as God is my witness, my wife did not know people boiled peanuts and ate them. She did not. My wife's from Ohio. And yes, boiled peanuts, if cooked right, are the bomb.
Sports talk. Straight, no chaser.
All right, so I got to clear something up. and I don't even know why anybody's mind would even work like this, but evidently it's becoming a topic of conversation. In the last segment, I was talking about boiled peanuts, okay, that come from out of the ground, not boiled peanuts. And so, evidently there's some talk in the chat room about Doug talking about boiled man parts. No, peanuts. I'm trying to say it as slow as I can. Peanuts, okay? What is it, P-E-A-N-U-T-S? Peanuts. No, man, not boiled peanuts. Come on, man. And I see Vern in here. Damn you, Vern. Ugh. Y'all know what the hell I was saying. This is the Doug Stewart Show. This is your folk, Doug Stewart. Want to protect you and your family from life's unexpected mishaps? Then join 7. Join 7 is a prepaid legal company under the umbrella of the Protection Group. Join 7 is the only group benefit or motor club in the U.S. that offers auto reimbursement coverage, key replacement coverage, roadside assistance, gives you a current Medi-File, prescription savings, and fully encompassed prepaid legal benefits that include identity theft. They got your back. The average combined cost to purchase these benefits individually is over $850 a year. Join today and take advantage of all 7 for $17 a month. They've been around for over 20 years, so check them out by clicking on the banner link on my page, thedougstewartshow.com, or the app. Just go ahead and join 7. It's that time. Reach in your pocket. Give me some money. Give me some money. Reach in your pocket. Dig deep. Dig deep. Reach in your pocket. Yeah. 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 Huh. Give me the money. Give me the money. Give me the money. We need Yeah. Dig in your pockets, man. Woo! Give me the money. Give me the money. Give. Skrilla, cheddar. Donate to the show and give me the money! Woo! Hey, welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. It's that time of the week, man. It's that time of the month. I need you to dig deep, man, and help your boy out, man. If you feel like that you're entertained for 2 hours, for 5 days a week, man, just tip your waiter. That's all we ask is just tip your waiter. Go to thedougstewartshow.com, click on the donate button, and donate $5 to get a gift. You can donate $1 if you like, but donate anything that you can, man, to help the show out, to help pay a couple of bills around here. This is what we got to do, man. I mean, we're independent radio, and I hate to beg, but I don't mind. I don't mind. I do not mind. Yes, because we've got a big vision, okay? And so if you like your service at the restaurant and you tip your waiter 15, 20%, that's all I'm asking. Yeah, just throw your boy a bone. Throw your boy a bone, and we really, really would appreciate it. Yeah.
G6 style.
Say what?
Like a G6.
I'm not.
Not a G-string, like a G6.
I'm not asking for a G6. I'm asking for $5, $10 to help pay your salary tree.
Yes, the children want to eat.
Right.
And they don't like TV dinners.
Until the show can fully support itself. In this industry, it's accepted nowadays to ask for some donations. So seriously, man, if you find in your heart to donate to the Doug Stewart Show, once again, if you have fun Monday through Friday for 2 hours every single day, man, just tip your waiter. I mean, you go and you get you a meal in a restaurant, you tip your waiter 15, 20%. That's all that we're asking, man, and we really would appreciate it. We're trying to take this thing to the next level. Yes, sir. We're trying to take it to the next level, man. We're going to take it to the next level. One way or the other, hook or by crook, we are going to do it. But you can help speed that process along with a small donation. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for just listening to the show, making us the #1 online show in America. We're claiming it. So thank y'all so much, man, for tuning in every day. Don't forget this Monday, the show's going to start at 10 a.m., not 11. It's going to start at 10 a.m. from now on. This Monday, so make sure and pass the word. I talked about my top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies of all time. Today is his birthday. He's 52 years old today. Dusk Till Dawn came in at number 5. Jackie Brown came in at number 4. Desperado came in at number 3. Django at number 2. And number 1 was Pulp Fiction. Yes, sir. Some honorable mentions, man. Kill Bill. I don't know how many damn volumes they had, 3 or 4. It was good, but it was damn bloody. Hope you didn't take your kid to the first Kill Bill episode. Natural Born Killers, another bloody movie. That was pretty good with Woody Harrelson. I like that. They were crazy. Sin City, that was okay. You remember The Grindhouse and Planet Terror? Those are really some of the films like he shot kind of like early 70-ish. On purpose, with all the technology and all of the great cinematography tools that we have in 2015. He shot the damn movies, Death Proof and Planet Terror, like it was 1968. I didn't really like those movies too much. What else do we got here on these honorable mentions? Reservoir Dogs, that was the first movie. What really introduced us, I think that was probably his first movie that he came out with, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. That really introduced us to the Quentin Tarantino style of just bloody and disgusting and very weird, very sick. That's the best word I can use for it. If you remember the Reservoir Dogs and the whole plot on that movie, basically they had this guy held captive and they kind of like tortured him for a couple of hours. It was very, very strange, especially seeing it for the first time in 1992 when that movie came out. I remember I didn't see it in the theater. I saw that movie like on VHS or something like that. We were in college, and I remember my roommate got it on VHS, and we watched that movie, and he was like, this is some sick-ish. Who directed this? Quentin Tarantino, and the rest is history. So, Yeah, so there goes your Quentin Tarantino top 5 movies and the honorable mentions on the Doug Stewart Show. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to read some of your chat. What y'all got going on this weekend, man? So my mother's coming to town. Let me tell you this quickly. My mother's coming to town this weekend. My daughter is going to her senior prom. She is. And I don't know whether to do this or if I should do this. And she's going to the prom with this little fella, man, and I don't know. His mom and cousin might be listening, so I don't want to talk bad about the kid, but it's going to be a long weekend for me, man.
Better get you some Alizé.
Damn. All right, listen. See, you okay, all right, listen. All right, Tree. I need you to come back on the microphone, okay?
Yes.
I need you to keep it together, and I need you to support me in my time of need and not try to throw subtle jokes. I need you to work with me. All right? My daughter came in the room last night. Is like, what time do I have to be home? And I'm like, what time I ask her, I always flip it around. What time do you think you should be home? You need to be home. And she's like, well, this is different. I'm thinking like 6. I said 6. 6 what?
Look.
She says 6 a.m.? I was like, 6 a.m.? Like, that's how her mind is thinking right now, Tree.
Did you yell or did you? Huh? You have to stay calm.
No, I laughed. When she said 6, I was like, what did she mean 6? Like, because she can't clearly be talking about 6 a.m. in the morning. But then it dawned on me she has to be talking about 6 a.m. And she was serious. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. That's what's going on with me right now.
Oh.
So it's going to be a long weekend, man. It's going to be a long weekend.
You're going to be okay. Your mom's going to be there?
Yeah, mom's coming up. I guess, to share in this moment.
So she'll help out a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go hit some balls or something.
Yeah. Okay, Tree. So you're a comedian all of a sudden. You like Miss Stagger Lee out in this bitch, huh?
Golf.
Huh?
Golf. You like to play golf. Okay.
You like Stagger Lee cousin or something now, huh? Oh, I see.
I was talking about golf.
Yeah, I see.
All right then, Douglas.
Yeah.
Why don't you go to a movie? You gonna go see any movies this weekend?
I'm thinking about going to see that Kevin Hart movie with who was it, Will Ferrell?
I love he.
But that really looks like it's hit or miss. That really looks like they put all the best parts on the commercials, and like I'm gonna get in there and be pissed off. Now I always try to support black actors, but sometimes I'd rather support them on demand.
Are we having Kevin Hart overload though? Truthfully.
Oh my gosh, he's everywhere.
Isn't this enough? It's enough now.
I don't want to stop his. He's on a roll. I don't want to be the guy that stops his roll. So I'm probably gonna go see it tonight. And maybe it will be good. But right now I'm thinking there's a chance that it's probably not gonna be good. We'll see. Hey man, once again, thank you so much for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show. Did you not have fun? Were you not entertained? Huh? You know you were entertained, man. Do your boy a solid, man. Throw me a couple of dollars, a couple of duckies, man. Yeah, go on the DougStewartShow.com. Hit the donate button. It's real easy. It's PayPal. It's simple. It's like 2 clicks and you're done. All right? Donate to the Doug Stewart Show. We'll do it again Monday. Don't forget, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Shouts out to you, Tree, for everything you did today. Waterhead Walter, Dwayne Vassan, Gerald Oliveri. Appreciate all the love, and shouts out to all of the Stewies. Thank you. Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, the Doug Stewart Show. Same Doug Stewart time, same Doug Stewart channel. Peace.